Hey. Happy Monday. Let's go live on Instagram. Happy Monday. Shout out to everybody that's catching the replay of this. Happy Monday, my girl. My energy is already up. I'm already up. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Just give me a second. I'm just sharing this to my group. Yes. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So this show is helping me more than it's helping y'all. I guarantee it. Uh-oh, my bad. This show is helping me more than it's helping you. I am giving myself, like I'm telling myself to be so consistent. So what's up? And I want to do these shows. I want to come and get on live every morning because when you're building your own business, it's a lot. It's truly a lot. It's a lot. So it's a lot that we have to conquer behind the scenes. It's a lot that we deal with behind the scenes. It's a lot that we laugh at and cry at behind the scenes. So I want this to be the place. We have to keep it together in front of our audience, but I want a chance to be able to come and connect with other business owners like me. So we'll be here every weekday at 11 a.m. and noon for the East Coast girls. Sharnice, shout out to the Conquer Club is in the building. Hey, Sharnice. Happy Monday. I'm feeling so good today. Happy Monday. So since it's Monday, y'all know last week we had a lot of fun. We did all the hot mess or boss moves. I want to kind of dive into what are we going to conquer this week? Okay. What are we going to conquer this week in our business, y'all? Big or small? What is it going to be for you? What are going to be those small things that you can build into your routine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week? Okay. What are you going to conquer this week in your business? Okay. And again, small things. So even as you catch the replay of this, I want you to pop it into the comments and then think about it for your business. When I plan out for the week, which I'm sure you already do, right? And I'm making sure I'm building small, consistent things into my routine. But also, I want to talk later about what you do on the weekends because I just talked about Monday through Friday and I didn't talk about the weekends. Sharnice said, I just finished my speaking engagement at a beauty school and just secured a few clients that booked this weekend. Go on, girl. Go on. I love it. How was your speaking engagement? Let me know because I want to know. So Sharnice is inside the Conquer Club. So shout out to her. I can't wait to hear more about it. But what are you going to conquer this week in your business? It's Monday. It's the start of another week. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity for you this week. Hey y'all. What's up? Happy Monday. What are you going to conquer this week, friend? And there's no right or wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing that. There's no right or wrong answer. So, Sharnice, let me know what you're going to conquer this week. I know for me, I'll share mine right quick. Y'all know me. I said that I want to obviously stay consistent for at least 2 years in my show. So that's in my daily habits. I need to keep eating right. Well, that's in my daily habits. And then also making sure I'm doing my daily KPIs inside my business. So, yeah. Small, consistent things that you can build into your schedule. What are you going to conquer this week? What are you going to conquer this week? Okay, so let me know down in the comments. Y'all know on Mondays we'll be talking about what we're gonna conquer for the week, and there can be accountability amongst this live if y'all wanted to. I don't know, it's up to y'all. And then y'all know on Fridays we always talk about what did we actually conquer for the week. So welcome in if you're just tuning in. We want to know what are you gonna conquer this week in your business, hunty. What's it gonna be, girl? Okay. And then we'll dive more into later about the idea of the weekend because I want your opinion, honey. Okay. I want your opinion. Okay. My weekend. How was your weekend? It's Monday. How was your weekend? Because let me tell you this. I did the show last week and I was like, whoa, that took a lot of emotional and mental energy. So I was like, I need to rest all weekend. And then I found myself not resting at all. I cleaned up. I did this. I did that. I went to brunch yesterday. Da, da, da. And I'm back up here like Monday, like, mm, 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 mm. So I'm conflicted. And I want your thoughts on this. I want your thoughts on this. Are the weekends for productivity or rest? I was so conflicted this weekend. I had such a busy week. And then here comes Saturday, and I said, "Girl, I just started binge watching another show called Mr. Mercedes on HBO Max. Y'all know I love a good show, and y'all know I love a good true crime." I said, "You need to stay in the bed, you need to watch the show, you need to do nothing else." But I end up cleaning up. I said, "Well, if I clean up today, my week next week is gonna be smoother. Well, if I go and do my laundry now, when I get up to go live, I'm gonna have plenty of clothes." But really, I was beating myself up about not resting, girl. So, what do you think? And I'm gonna read Sharnice's comment because she's telling us more about her speaking engagement that we want to know. For you, are your weekends for you to be a one percenter? The entrepreneur that's saying, "Hey, baby, that's 48 hours that I don't really have to commit to something else. I'm going to use that time to get ahead. I'm going to use that time to think. I'm going to use that time to network. I'm going to use that time to do all of the things that I can't do during the week." Or are you the business owner that says, "Baby, all this from Monday through Friday. Saturday morning, I'm in my drawers, eating some Cheerios, binge watching the show." I wish it be me. Okay, Sharnice is telling us about her speaking engagement. Welcome in, y'all. We're talking about the idea of an entrepreneur in the weekends. Should you be productive, be a one percenter, grind it out 48 hours? There's time that, you can spend on the business, or do you be chilling, right? And you use that time to rest, to recharge, to get clarity. Okay, so welcome in. Let me know what you think. Sharnice says, "I wish it was for rest, but I worked and usually do. Rest is important. I'm gonna need it soon because I work 7 days a week." Ooh, yeah. Rest is important. It is. And you tell me what you think. Welcome in, Steffi. Shout out to the Conquer Club. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. If you're happy to be here and you're happy it's Monday, girl, tap the screen. Network in the comments. We got my girls here. Ty says rest and relax. If it's not a pressing matter, it can wait. What do you think? What do you think? You're an entrepreneur. And here's the thing, too. We have the families, we have the friends, we have the social obligations. Child is always somebody's birthday or baby shower or a reason to go to brunch or a reason to do all of the things. What are the weekends for in your world? Are they for our productivity, getting stuff done? Y'all know I was telling y'all I was beating myself up this weekend because I should have rested, but I was around here cleaning up, doing lunch, but I'm chilling some in between. Or are your weekends for rest? Ivana says, "I rest every Saturday. I love it. I love it." She says, "I rest every Saturday. I love that. I love that." And you tell me what you. Okay, so we got Nakia. She's on Instagram. We're streaming on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube right now. Nakia says, I use it for both. So she's doing a combination of both resting and being productive. How do you decide? She said, baby, and back to work on Sunday. Oh, okay. So Ivana is saying she works like kind of like a Sunday through Friday, and then she used Saturday to rest. Bay is in the chat. Shout out to Bay. He gonna always pull up. He said, I literally worked all weekend. I'm planning on resetting this weekend besides the brunch gig I got to do on Sunday. You know, let me tell y'all something, and I'm so glad that he said that because this is kind of where I stand on it. And you let me know more about what you think about what it is for you. Okay. Are weekends for productivity or rest? I think that, and I'm gonna keep it 100 based off my experience. I think for now, this is me and for what I'm building. I got conquer tattooed on me. So this is my heart. This is my soul. This is my purpose. I don't have a lot of other businesses. I don't do anything else. This is my thing. This thing is going to call me to work on another level. And that thing is going to call me to where there are some seasons I can't lean out. Too much is happening. The live show is going. The Conquer Club is going. The Ask About Conquering Cocktails. Why would I lean out? I'm not mad at rest. I'm here for rest. I'm here for rest. But I think that there is a season to this. And I have come to a point where I've had to honor the ebb and flow. So if the season is calling for great, then it's time to be great. And if the season calls for rest, then I'm binge watching Natalia Grace and Who Killed John Bonet back to back in Texas time because me and her always talk about true crime and binge watching Love on the Spectrum. That's just what we own. So that's just my take on it. Okay. Hey Denisha, welcome in. Shout out to the Conquer Club, ladies. Shout out to the Conquer Club. Tell me what you think. I love that. I love the discussion on that. And the reason why I love these questions is my chat GPT told me the questions on my show have no right or wrong answer. And I think that that is so true. Which is why I want to have these discussions because there is no right or wrong answer. Do you agree with that? Tap the screen and let me know. It looks different for every woman or man, like babe that's listening. And I think it also depends on the season of life you're in. If I get pregnant and we having a conquer baby, Conquer Club on the weekend doesn't have to wait. For real. I'm gonna be eating me a Popeyes pickle lemonade. Can we pause and talk about two things, okay, friend? Because y'all said on this show I can be honest, okay? Can we talk about two things that have been on my soul this weekend? Let me know. What's up, Jessica? Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to my girls in Memphis, man. Y'all always rock with me. Jessica went from in the live section comments to in Conquer Club Plus. So let's go. Listen. Man, listen. I'm finna BS on this thing for 2 minutes. Why in the world is Popeyes selling pickle flavored lemonade? I mean, pickle flavored lemonade. Girl, baby, happy Monday, friend. Happy Monday. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are feeling energized. Steffi says the weekends are for both. I have events on the weekend. I'm working, but if it's clear, I'm resting. I love that. I love that. I love you just saying, hey, I'm going to honor the reality of what that means for me. Nakia on Instagram says, I time block my days to offer me both rest and productivity. I like that too. I like that too. I like that too. The idea of time blocking. Sharnice said, ew. Yes. Seriously. Why are you saying ew, Sharnice? Oh, she's talking about the pickle flavor lemonade. Girl, I'm thinking not pickle flavor lemonade now. Now I would big back something good like the rest of them. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I ain't mad at no pickle flavored chicken wings. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Now y'all know I'm doing this show every day for my consistency, one. And for two, for your consistency. We doing this to be consistent together. And y'all know I'm eating right and I'm going to the gym. But pickle flavor wings, girl, I don't know, friend. And then my second thing I got to say, and this ain't got nothing to do with business either, but Lord Jesus, we're going to have to do a segment of Deb Rents. Why in the world are these nail shops so inconsistent these days? I got my nails done yesterday and I was mad at myself for paying these $75 nails looking a mess. Okay. Those are my two little rants from my weekend that I just had to throw in, child. I did. I just had to. I'm sorry, girl. Stephen said, I ain't eating that either. You ain't eat no pickle flavor wings, girl. I eat some pickle. Nah. Hey. You know, I live in Texas. They serve our chicken with pickles. Sharnice said chicken, yes, but lemonade, you lost me. Yeah. I mean, be for real. Be for real, y'all. Hey, Camille, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, y'all. Are you tagging people? Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. All right, happy Monday. Okay, so y'all know we are doing this every weekday at 11 a.m. Okay, why are we doing this, Deb? Staying consistent, making sure we connect with each other, and make sure that we sharing tips with each other that's getting us to the next level. Hello? Hello. Okay? I'm still on my way. Ivana said, that's why I do press-ons. What you mean? Press-ons for what? Oh, for the nail shops. Girl, don't even get me started, friend. It's okay. Now, I'll be sounding so old. I really be giving auntie because I'll be like, ooh, child. I remember when you used to do it used to be $20 for a full set in the field. How much was a full set? It's like $25. And the fields was like $14. And baby, if it was your birthday and you getting some rhinestones, I'm talking about you could get every nail from here to across my room, full design, full rhinestone for no more, baby, $40. I ain't lying. Back in the day, if you paid $60 to get your nails done, girl, you must be coming like Beyonce. I mean, be for real. Camille, are you tagging so many people? Thank you so much. I love that. Thank you so much for the support. That is so dope and so beautiful for you to come in and do that today. I appreciate that, girl. I do. Look at all these people she's tagging. That's amazing, friend. I thank you for that so much. I thank you so much. That means so much to me, girl. Steffi says, I'll squeeze some jalapeno juice on the chicken, but I'm not eating meat right now. Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that. It says priceless. Okay. Y'all, let's shift gears a little bit. Because I want to get into the final segment here. Okay. And I want to talk about this idea because if you're anything like me, I know I got something big. Okay. So if you don't know you got something big, I don't know if I'm going to be speaking your language. Okay. But if you know you got something big, type big in the comments. Okay. Because that's what I'm on right now. I know I got something big. Okay. So I want to talk about this idea of because I have something so big. And if you have something big too, just type big in the comments just so I know I'm with my folks. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm conquering consistency and not chaos. Because I know that in my chaotic seasons, girl, I don't be tracking my numbers, so I don't know where my money be coming and going. I post based off how I feel. Like there are so many variables to where I can't take control of it. And you tell me what you think about this because I did a shift in my business. Because y'all know I got the podcast and y'all know that I told y'all last November around Thanksgiving, I found myself back at a 9 to 5 with all that amazing experience. In that moment, I was telling myself, well, come back down to earth and try to do it this way. And that's what I'm telling myself in my head. But I think really I might have been afraid of the mountain of work that I saw that I would have to truly conquer in order to get to my next side. Hey, ladies, welcome in. Hey, Celicia. Camille says, join the room. I want to talk about conquering consistency over chaos. And y'all know at this point, I'm very proud to say I lead women. I've talked to hundreds, led so many. You may hear me say chaos and say that's not me, but let me show you how chaos showed up in my business and you tell me about this, okay? Because I want to be honest with you. Chaos in my business showed up like posting content and big wins for my ego that had nothing to do with whether or not it would like help my sales funnel. That's how chaos showed up for me in my business. Chaos in my business showed like I'm not going to look at the numbers because they scare me. And since I'm showing up, I'm taking what I can get in, and that's better than nothing. That's how chaos showed up for me. Ooh. Hey, Precious. Happy Monday. Shout out to all of my ladies in Memphis. Shout out to all of my ladies inside the Conquer Club who are out here doing this thing. You are building your own community of people who love you. You are building up your visibility, building up your confidence, and you're taking small, consistent actions towards your big dream. I love that for you, girl. Happy Monday. There is chaos showing up in my business, girl. And you know what? It felt good because it fed my ego. But if you've ever done anything long term and you tell me what you think about this, the things that require that like gentle, like everyday small consistency, they don't feel good to the ego in the moment. Hell, to be honest, they don't feel good at all in the moment. Because the reward is later, the fruit is later, the money is later, the weight loss is later. Those gentle, consistent things that don't fit the ego, that don't feel like mountains. Mm. All right, y'all. Y'all know we always go turn each other up. And I want to hear what you think in the comments too about this topic of chaos showing up in your business instead of consistency. And I'll be honest and show how it didn't feel like chaos in the moment, but that's because I was just chasing shiny things instead of things that are better for the long run. Precious, y'all know Precious has a restaurant in Memphis. She says, I got my DoorDash appointment today, sis, 2 p.m. Let's get back on track. Yes, we love that for you, girl. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Congrats to you, Precious, baby. We are here for the expansion. We are here to be able to order from your restaurant on DoorDash, girl. Yes, ma'am. Cheers to you, honey. Hey, Chloe, welcome in. I'm excited to talk to you and welcome you behind the scenes here. I want to talk about conquering consistency over chaos. And I feel like some of us are like really big dreamers, like me. Like I dream humongous. My dreams are humongous. Y'all know one of my dreams is to be on stage in Australia. I always joke about it, but I'm so real. So true. I have three little. We did this segment last week called Deb's Diary, and I kind of want to do that a little bit right now because I pulled from my own journaling, my own thoughts, because I asked myself, how do I feel like women can truly conquer having a great week? I have went from literally being fired on that job around Thanksgiving to literally having my biggest sales month in years in March. And I was asking myself, like, what the world shifted in your mindset? What shifted in your day to day to go from like 0 to 100 like that? And why did you go to 0? And why can't we stay over here at 100? So, do y'all mind if we do Deb's diary? Because I want to go back to that because I want you to have a great week, a great month. Y'all know I've told y'all this is our best year yet. I'm certainly making it my best year yet. Yeah, this is such a good topic, y'all. Stay with me. Stay with me. I wanna tell you something. Two words that I feel like could change the game. That changed the game for me. Chloe says, "Hey everyone, I'm Chloe Mignon. I'm the owner of Self First University. I'm a confidence and manifestation coach. Come on, manifestation. I love it. I love it. I love it. Confidence and manifestation coach. Confidence is woo, baby. I'm gonna have to do a live show on that topic on its own about what it's like to have to wear confidence. It is very tough. It ain't got nothing to do with you being pretty or looking good, baby. Because who's ya? Ivana says, I don't know what my problem is. I'm scattered and chaotic. LOL. I'm trying to be consistent in too many things. I appreciate that honesty, friend. I do, Ivana. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. Chloe said, I had to step into being her. Okay. Yes. What a good segue into what I'm about to share. And shout out to all the ladies that are watching on Instagram too. Girl, this is so good. I gotta take a breath. When I think about these moments, and maybe this will make you thinking about yourself too. How did I go from such chaos to this type of consistency? And I'm gonna tell you one phrase that once I did some reflecting stood out to me. So I feel like if you want to conquer a great week, a great month, a great season in your life, like yourself. I mean, really like yourself. And not just like yourself, trust yourself. I mean, really, 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 really like you. Like your ideas, like the way you talk, like the way you walk, like the way you have a little double chin when you do a reel. Chloe says, love yourself. I love that. I don't mean like the way you look. Ladies, it's not the same. What I found in my business is this isn't an insane journey of understanding how to trust myself. Trust myself with ideas, with the way that I move, trusting myself that when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Because there's been many times where I'm saying I'm going to launch something. And then I talk myself out of it because I'm like, you ain't even trust yourself to do it no way. Why bother? That is a crazy, self sabotaging way to hell and failure. And I don't want that for myself. Chloe says, loving myself was the catalyst of my growth and rapid change in my life. We're talking about the idea of conquering a great week in your business, a great day in your business, a great month in your business, a great season in your business. And you tell me what you think in the chat on what you think is the key to that. But what I think of the key to that is actually liking myself, actually loving myself, like actually thinking like this stuff you came up with, like, hey, now, this pretty good. Like, people need this. The way you talk, I like that. I like that. People need to hear that. Like, truly liking it. Because when I approach my business from a POV where I like it, it's dope. How differently do I move? Ooh, how differently do I move? Oh, girl. Ivana says, I'm actually waiting for you to tell me these ideas are good ideas before I launch. I appreciate you. I appreciate the way y'all trust me so much. But y'all know I'll ask you what you think. It is a serious journey of trusting yourself. If you're a woman and you have a business like me, I'm gonna get tattooed on me because I love it so much. It's so my passion. Man, I would tie so much of my self-worth to the results of my business that, girl, please. I was like, you need to go get some help and be for real. You need to call the lady, Deb. Somebody put call the lady in the chat. You need to call the lady, okay? The customers who need what you offer don't want to buy it in chaos. The version of you that's doing so good, she doesn't deserve chaos. Oh my God. When I think about future Deb, I said she don't deserve this type of chaos. She don't deserve you not going to the gym. Like, she don't deserve you not building the audience and even giving this a shot. Like, come on now. The consistency for her, not the chaos for today. Because the chaos for today tells me, oh, do something reckless, do this to go viral. Da-da-da. You need people to see you. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Been there, done that. Chloe says support is helpful on this journey. It is. And I appreciate y'all so much. We have an amazing group of ladies who get together every Tuesday night on Zoom inside the Conquer Club. It is truly a beautiful, beautiful space. This is the space where you come and you have these conversations, do some harsh reality checks, and get the results. Okay. So, you want to conquer a great week, a great day, a great season in your business, like you, love you, like you for real. Okay. So, okay, ladies, y'all know we'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central Time, which is going to be noon for the East Coast girls. So I appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with me. And if you're catching the replay, let me know down in the comments what you think about the weekends being for productivity or for rest. And also let me know how you're conquering consistency over chaos inside your business, girl. But y'all already know the vibes when y'all wake up tomorrow. Make sure y'all conquer something. And I'll see y'all on the show tomorrow. Happy Monday, girl. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, ladies.